What's up guys? This week we have a wicked fight with the carpenter back. Guida is returning and he's facing off against the young up and coming Claudio Puelles. Will he get the job done again like he did last time out? We'll see. But before we get into it guys, this video is sponsored by Full Reptile Collective, brought to you by Dan Hardy. Head over to their website at fullreptile.co.uk where you can find anything from training gear, t-shirts, hoodies, all the way to coffee. For an exclusive 10% off, use Dan Said So at checkout. Make sure to also check out their YouTube channel for some of the best MMA content out there, bar my own. Let's get back to the video. Alright guys, let's quickly start with Guida because there's not a lot to go over with Guida anymore because I think everyone knows what he's going to do. New age fans, Guida, go look back. He's been in the UFC for a very, very long time. He's got 58 pro fights with a record of 37 wins and 21 losses. He's an absolute beast. He has everything in his arsenal. He has great takedowns, he's a great martial artist completely, he has great hands, speed, power, chokes, everything, right? Guy's worked with everyone, Team Alpha Male, from, Greg Jackson to whoever. He's an absolute stud, he's a beast, he's still going at the prime age of 40, and he had a really high, really competitive fight with Mark Madsen. He makes people that don't have a lot of MMA experience, like Mark Madsen, even though he's an older guy and he is an experienced individual with the Olympics and with Commonwealths and with all the tournaments he's done with Greco-Roman, made him fight his fight. And that's what Clay does. If you fight his fight, he will beat you because he puts a fast pace on you, pressurizes you, makes you swing in the pocket and makes you lose all your energy, expend everything ineffectively in the first round. So then by the time the second and third comes along, takes you back and he strangles you, puts you against the cage, he TKOs you, or he grinds out that decision where he's just putting so much pressure on you but you're a tough ass guy, then he just finishes the fight, with his hand raised by the judges. So he's a real dangerous guy. Even at this age, this is still a massive test for Claudio. So Claudio came into the UFC very young. I believe he was 20 years old. He's had 5 fights in UFC and he's lost once. And the one he'd lost, he's getting taunted out and he got finished against the fence. Very, very competitive fight until the point that Martin Bravo just laid it on him way too hard, way too fast. The fights he has had though in the UFC, he's building himself up. He looks physically way more impressive. He looks so much more comfortable and relaxed in the cage now. He's getting some good experience against good guys. He's a complete mixed martial artist. His stand-up is getting a lot better, but he does leave his chin exposed and he doesn't have a high-pressure game like someone like Guida. If Guida sucks Claudio into his realm, he will gas. And I believe that. I think Claudio will slow down dramatically after like the 7th minute. Round 2, halfway through round 2, you'll see a massive drop-off if he goes into this fighting Clay's fight. The way he can win is using that grappling. He is a superb grappler. Now I know Clay does a lot of grappling tournaments. I know he is an exceptional grappler himself, winning by rear naked choke his last time out. But when you're getting single leg takedowns and you just literally roll back, reverse it, land on top and get a knee bar, Felipe Silva had no idea what was happening. Chris Grutzmacher, great win on your record as well. The guy is a durable individual, but he's got a lot of experience as well. A decent grappler himself. Knee bar again. Getting 2 knee bars in 5 fights is very impressive, especially at this level. Any kind of leg or foot lock in the UFC is very high level jiu-jitsu because it's so easy just to get smacked. I mean, we saw Gary Tonin v Ton Lee and you saw Gary Tonin grab a leg, bang bang from Ton Lee, and Gary's out. And Gary is one of the highest level of jiu-jitsu practitioners in the world coming over to mixed martial arts. So it's a very impressive thing to get knee bars and leg locks in general. Marcos Mariano, not really a great name to have on your record, but Jordan Levitt was a very good competitive fight where, as I was saying, he goes for a single, switches him back by just rolling, and it was a very heavy grappling fight, but you saw the level of his grappling there. It's a great name to have on your record because Jordan was undefeated going into that fight as well. I really like Claudio here, but the odds are with Clay, and I can completely see why. Claudio's going to have to do a massive uphill climb and be perfect not to get sucked into the realm of a high-paced, high-volume, in-the-pocket fight. He's going to be the bigger guy, he's going to be the younger guy, he should be the fresher guy, and I am going to lay it out there, and I do think Claudio Puelles is going to cause an upset. I think he's a 3-1 underdog right now, looking at the odds, but again, I can see why Clay is the favourite. He is an absolute beast, but I'd love to know if you guys have Clay in this one or whether you're going with the new guy. Do you think Claudio Puelles gets this done? I think Clay, if he does lose this fight, he needs to start looking at maybe taking a break or leaving the sport because there's nothing left for him to prove. He has taken a lot of damage in his time. I don't know what's left for him after this, but guys, I've got Claudio Puelles. Let me know who you've got. So let us know in the comments, guys, who you've got for this fight. I've got Claudio. Who are you going for? Like the video if you have enjoyed it, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the fights, guys. Cheers.